You ever had one of those days when nothing went right? I took my beans out last night and I put them in water to soak so that I could put them on this morning before I left to go to town, because I had to go get dog food. I had to go to the feed store, so I just pick it all up at one time, but I needed dog food. There was a few BOGOs, buy one get ones, that I wanted to pick up while they were still on sale. Well, you know, we live far out, so it's a drive. And so we don't go but once every couple of weeks, every 3 weeks. You know, I just don't trip off to the grocery store. You know, so I make a day. I go up the right-hand side of the road and I come down the left-hand side of the road and then I head back to the woods. I drove off and left my beans sitting right there on the counter. Didn't put them in the crock pot. Now it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You know how long it takes to cook beans. We're not having it. I'm going to start them off in the pressure cooker. I'm going to let them pressure cook for about 15 minutes. I don't want to fully cook them because then I want them to slow cook, because I want to have mock baked beans, beanie weenies. I want to make mock beanie weenies is pretty much what it is, except I use Andouille sausage instead of hot dogs because we really don't care for hot dogs. So let's get to it. Like I said, I had already soaked them and got them just about ready, and got them rinsed off. All I need to do now is get them in the pot. These are, it's a half a pound of Great Northern and a half a pound of pinto. I didn't say that, but that's what it is. All right, we're gonna get our water in there. All right, this is about 6 cups of water. I'm just guesstimating. You don't want to fill a pressure cooker over halfway. Okay, I got my water about a ½ inch over the top of my beans, and it's halfway up the pressure canner, and that's just where it needs to be. All right, now I'm gonna get my salt. Randy's making fun of how I talk. Okay, we're gonna put some salt in these beans. All right, and you guys remember, when you go to close your pressure cooker, I do it backwards every time. So today, I am lining up right there. It's open, close. Pressure cook time, 15 minutes, because I don't want them to overcook. I just want them to get where I can put my other ingredients in there and then slow cook for another 2 or 3 hours. That'll put dinner around 7:30. That'll work. There we are. Okay, my pressure cooker went off. I exhausted it, and now we're gonna get it open. It's hot. All right, but we're gonna open it. See, all my pressure's gone. All right. They're a little dunner than I wanted them, but they're not mush yet, so we're in luck. Just dinner won't take so long. All right, now we're gonna get our seasonings in here and make us some good beans. Now I'm gonna cut me a medium-sized onion. All right, I'm gonna cut this pretty fine, mince it up. Try to do it where you see me. We're just gonna get those right on in that pot. Try not to make too big a mess. Okay, now I'm using Andouille sausage because it was on sale today and we like Andouille. But you can use kielbasa, you can use smoked, but we like the Andouille. There we go. All right, let's get this thing open. They didn't want me in there. Okay, I have wrestled the package off of my sausage. All right, now we're just gonna get that cut into little bite-sized pieces. This has just been one more day, let me tell you. If anything can go wrong, it will go wrong. All right, let's get this sausage all in there. Now we'll start on our seasonings. All right, first thing you're gonna need is half a cup of ketchup. And you know I guesstimate, so here we go. One good squeeze, about a half a cup. And you need roughly 1 tablespoon of yellow mustard, and you'll need about 1/4 of a teaspoon of ginger. Looks good to me. And you're gonna need about 1/2 of a cup of packed brown sugar. So this is a 1/4 cup, right, so it'll fit. One more, because this is only a 1/4 cup measure that'll fit down in my jar. So here we go. All right, that's your 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Okay, and then we're going to need 1/2 cup of molasses. And remember, this is a 1/4 of a cup, so I need 2 of them. Give it a good little stir. Make sure it's all combined. We're going to get the lid back on it. We're going to lock it. We're going to hit the slow cook button. Everything's in the pot. We're all ready to go. I'm going to leave it in here for, I'm only going to leave it for like 2 hours because my beans are already done. So really all I want to do is cook that andouille, soften up those onions, and meld those flavors, and I'm good to go.